We have 3x minus 4y equal to 10 and 4x plus 3y equal to 5. We need to define the values of x and y. In this video, we are following the Cramer's rule to define the values of x and y. We have the general form of equation. If two equations are given, then we can write these equations in general form as a1x plus b1y equal to c1, a2x plus b2y equal to c2. If we compare these two equations, then we can realize that in place of a1 there is 3, in place of b1 there is -4, in place of c1 there is 10, in place of a2 there is 4, in place of b2 there is 3, and in place of c2 there is 5. So we have all values of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 as a1 is 3, b1 is -4, c1 is 10, a2 4, b2 3, and c2 is 5. We will use these values for further process. According to Cramer's method, x will be equal to dx upon d and y will be equal to dy upon d. Now the question is arise, what's the values of dx, dy and d? To define d, we need a determinant whose first column contains the elements a1, a2 and second column will be b1 and b2. The second column contains the elements b1, b2. Now replace these value as we defined before. So we get this type of new determinant. Multiply 3 with 3, then we get 3 into 3. Now multiply 4 with -4 and put the negative sign in between them. 3 into 3 will be 9 and 4 into -4 will be -16. Now negative will be cancelled out and negative 16 will become positive 16. Now 9 plus 16 will be 25. So we have d value as 25. Second step, we will define the value of dx as it is an determinant with first column which contains the elements c1 and c2 and second column contains the elements b1, b2. Replace the values of c1, c2, b1 and b2. Now multiply 10 with 3 and then multiply 5 with -4 and put the negative sign in between them. 10 into 3 will be 30 and 5 into -4 will be -20. The negative sign will be as it is. Now negative will become positive. 30 plus 20 will be 50. So we have dx as 50. In third step, we will define the value of dy. dy is a determinant whose first column contains the elements a1, a2 and second column contains the element c1, c2. Now replace the values of a1, a2, c1, c2. So we get, now multiply 3 with 5 and then multiply 4 with 10 and put the negative sign in between these two products. 3 into 5 will be 15 and 4 into 10 will be 40. The negative sign will be as it is. Now 15 minus 40 will be minus 25. So we have dy as minus 25. So now we have d as 25, dx as 50 and dy as minus 25. Let's go again on Cramer's rule. As Cramer's rule said, x is dx upon d and y is dy upon d. So replace the values of dx with 50 and dy with minus 25 and d with 25. Then we get 50 upon 25. The x value is 50 upon 25 and y value is minus 25 upon 25. 25 ones is 25 and 25 twos are 50. So we have x value as 2. Now 25 ones is 25 and 25 ones is 25. Y value will be negative because the numerator contains the negative sign. So x is 2 and y is minus 2. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more videos.